This is how to get the Porsche 911 GT3 RS in Forza Horizon 5 as of 2025. This is one of the rarest and most highly anticipated and desirable cars in the entire game, and not many people are able to get their hands on these, and that's for various different reasons. Firstly, they're virtually impossible to get via the auction house, extremely difficult to snipe, and they're no longer presently available through any applicable challenges or events. For example, when this car was first added in the Horizon Festival Player Series quite a number of months ago, if you weren't actively playing Forza at that time, nowadays it's very difficult to come by these cars. However, for free, just before we get in this video, I'll be giving away a bunch of these, and for reference, I did the exact same thing with the Pro Stock Camaro and managed to give away so far over 66 of them, given the original video has over 4,000 likes. So for every 150 likes this video can get, I'll go on and give away 3 GT3 RSs to you guys. Super easy and simple and free to enter. All you need to do is go on and drop a like, subscribe to my channel, join my Discord server, and finally comment down below to secure your entry. Only takes a minute or two to do so, and you guys will be in with a chance to win potentially multiple of these GT3 RSs, and if it goes anything like last time, then we'll be giving away a lot of these. Now, in terms of how you guys can get these cars in game, ultimately one of the main ways is simply through auction house festival sniping, but by default, like I said, it's very difficult for most players. But firstly, a quick tip: when you guys are trying to snipe cars, make sure you do it in the regular festival site. Don't do it at your home or any one of the homes you have throughout the game, for whatever reason, since pretty much Forza Horizon 3, there's a high input lag when you guys are trying to snipe cars via the auction house, if not in the festival playlist. And as you would know, especially when you're versus a lot of bots and a lot of people trying to snipe these cars, virtually every single millisecond counts. And in terms of sniping, it really depends on what your goal is. There are two different goals or avenues in the way you can snipe these cars. Firstly, if you have no budget. If you have no budget, don't worry about any kind of filters, because in that case, even if one of these popped up for 20 million credits, you'd still be happy to buy it. However, if you've only got a few million credits, or you simply want to get one of these cheap, apply a max buy it filter. A lot of the times, what you'll find is the most common occurrence of these cars being sold in the auction house are instances of people simply trying to give these cars to their friends. They'll try snipe it up or list it up, for the minimum price at 200,000-300,000 credits, hoping their friend will be able to coordinate it and buy it at the exact same time. And if we're able to conveniently get in the middle of that, you can easily get one of these cars ultra cheap for 200,000 to 300,000 credits. And of course, whether you want it and just quickly, most of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel, so if you want to help us hit 150k and stay up to date with the best Forza glitches, content, news and more, be sure to tap that button. It really helps out a lot. Your collection or to resell it, both those options are available to you, but they're very easy and consistent to resell for 20 million. And one thing I would say is very likely in the near future anyway, if you're having trouble sniping it, if it's difficult to be able to get from one of these giveaways given how many people are entering, it's super likely it will be added to the backstage shop at one stage in the future. However, there's no guarantee as to when that could occur. Generally speaking, so far Forza have been pretty receptive with adding cars the community wants, especially ones of the GT3 they know not too many people have, especially PS5 players, because if you weren't playing Forza before that PS5 release, this car is pretty much impossible to go ahead and obtain for you. One thing I would say is that rinse and repeating just to try and snipe these in the auction house is one of the best chances you have, but we also have an alternate solution. If you guys want to get this rare car, virtually every single rare car in the game, or even something like 1 billion credits or 100 million super wheel spins, we can sort you out, and you might want to learn more by looking at my license plate and of course our overall bio on the channel. For example, there are over 15,000 Trustpilot reviews of people who recommend it, and of course all of it works for Xbox, PC and PS5. So if you're curious on how that works, of course literally any rare car you guys can get, and that's of course how we're giving away so many of these. It works for every rare car, every piece of credit that you want, and of course super wheel spins, skill points, Forza slump points and more, completely safe and securely. So be sure to enter that giveaway like I mentioned, guys. 150 likes, I'll give away 3 of these, or for every 150 likes we get, meaning if we get 450 or 600 likes, I'll give away 9 or even 12 of them. And of course, to join the Discord server, enter the steps to learn more. Thank you guys all so much for watching.